Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of 8 plus 1 The Classroom. My name is Charles Nzali. I have a special guest today, like any other day, but my guest today is someone who's figured out how to live unapologetically himself, man. And sometimes, we find ourselves compromising who we truly are just to fit a narrative of other people, man. My guest today is Culley. Bro, welcome to 8 plus 1 The Classroom.
Thank you for having me. Hey, that's great pronunciation too. Everybody be like, man, people be. I was on my last podcast. I love them, but they was like,
Pull the mic closer to you.
okay.
Just pull it a little closer. I want you to
There we
speak
go.
to the
There we
mic.
go.
Yeah.
On the last podcast, yeah, they was having trouble saying my name. I'm like, it's Culley.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. The beautiful thing is, bro, this is 8 plus 1 The Classroom, right? This is the teacherless classroom.
Right.
So here is a classroom that has no teacher. So the guest is the teacher. You see what I'm saying? So you are the teacher because your life experience is who you really are. Some of the things you've been through is what the individual that you are. You're already a dope artist, but the individual that you are is what I am interested about, the individual aspect of it, simply because the stuff you probably been through, somebody is going through right now and just needs to know how you handle that. And that could be the light that changed everything for that individual.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that being said, I'm just gonna start by asking, how was young Culley growing up?
Young Cully has always been a dreamer for sure. Even more, young Cully's always been super observational. My brothers, they're in their 40s, right? So my oldest brother is like 45, I think. My middle brother is 42. And then,
Here
I'm
you are.
timeless, but I'm in my 20s though.
Yeah,
But I don't even go by age. But for the sake of this story, for the
Yeah.
sake of young Cully's journey,
yeah,
I'll give some age timelines. But yeah, Cully now is in his 20s. So young Cully has always got to watch his brothers, live life and observe through their ups and downs. And then my mom and dad, they're different from each other, but they're both creatives. But my dad is like a creative. He was a drummer,
yeah.
and he just always had me around music and stuff. He's like deep into it. I mean, like the deep archives, like the treasures of music. Like, 'cause he's a drummer, and I'm talking like he's big on Prince and all these guys, and that's who I really as I got older, like to learn from Prince, like his aura. I always felt like I could see myself in that. So
Okay.
young Cully's just been observational. We'll say that young Cully learned from watching, so he know a lot of life.
Yeah. So what's life for you? What's life for you now versus back then?
Life now is life now is that I know this. I know the black and whites of life. I think life is unfair, and I think life is kind of an endless cycle. Sometimes life is depressing for me.
Sometimes it's depressing.
It's depressing because me and my boy, we were just talking about this yesterday. Literally, this is this is coincidence. Anyway, he's like, we just got done hooping. He's like, I was on my way to my studio session. He's like, bro, I just like, on no random shit, I've been thinking about like death lately. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. I do too, nigga. I'm like, bro, that's why when you guys see me, and y'all be like, man, Cully's like, this emo rage or whatever, but I be sad because I just life, the inevitable things that worry me have to happen, and it sucks. And I recently lost my grandma in September, and that's one of the ones that showed me like, okay, this life shit is real. Like, you know.
Oh man. Rest in peace to her, man.
Oh
Man.
yeah, appreciate
Yeah.
it.
I you know, right now, right? In the current moment, right? We're here. We're all living, right?
Right.
Even though ultimately we are we're all gonna die one day, right? But I want you to start looking at this way, right? Instead of thinking about death, do you think if you die now, right? Do you think you have fulfilled the mission that you were brought here to do?
Hell no. Not yet. Not yet. I
So,
got some. I got some shit I gotta do.
okay. So, start thinking about that instead of thinking about death.
I know. I know. But it is a balance. It is it is about what I have learned from it, from that I think about death so much, is that one thing's for sure. It does make you take the good moments more, like, less for granted. Like when we were talking even before
Yeah.
this, like I was like, I enjoyed that. That was cool hearing how you really fuck
Yeah.
with me. You know, some people, you know, you talk to them, you don't even know if they really
Yeah.
know
Genuine.
you.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised how many people see me in the world and only just know Culley. Like they don't know
The human being
the
behind
other
it.
side of Culley. They just know what I do. And I love that too. But, you know, it's that stuff about me, I guess, that I can tell that some stuff I got to keep locked away.
No,
No,
no, for
no.
sure, for sure. The reality of it is this, right? Uh, you are you are an artist, right? And through your artistry, the world has getting to see you through that light.
Right.
But it's Culley, the human being, and Culley, the artist, right? What is the relationship between those two?
Well, I always say Culley the human being died. But because who I am today is sometimes, you know how, like, you watch anime, right?
Yeah,
And like the demon, or like the character, the antagonist is always like, oh, those humans are so, stupid or whatever. So that's why I just always, I wasn't, when I was Culley the human, more, I'll say, that's before I was Culley, right? But before I was Culley the human or whatever, I was more in denial about things, more gullible and stuff. And then when I really found me and like who I really am, I feel like that's when that's when I had to come to grips with the fact that, like I said, life is unfair, and I think life is a bunch of L's. But it literally, I think life is just a bunch of L's. But as humans, we're as well, humans, and those superhumans though that can just keep scratching, keep dusting themselves off and just getting up and fixing it, turn into a W. Because life, I work. It's funny. Okay, so I said I wasn't human, but I do work with kids though, and I am human. But
so
in a certain way. But
it seems like it's so many layers and layers and layers of who you are, and it all stems from human experiences, though.
that's real. I'll give you that. It
It
all
all
stems from
stems from
human
human
experiences.
experiences, bro. And through those experiences, you get to discover different versions and different variations of who you really are, right? But correct me if I'm wrong, but I think through those discovery, right, you came to grips of this version of you, and this version of you actually really sits well with who you really are right now. Because as every day we evolve, you know what I
Every
mean?
day, every day we evolve for sure.
So I feel like this version of you feel like tells the best story of you, or explains you to yourself more. Am I correct on that?
That this version of me knows more.
This version of you tells the real story of how you really feel.
This is the freest I've ever felt in my life, though. Like I can honestly say, like, yeah, this, like, who I've become. I wasn't even. I've always been me, but when when I finally was not afraid to not stick to societal norms, and to show people that it doesn't have to look the same way, as long as like we all have things we want to do. You know, it doesn't have to look the same. It doesn't have to look, people, for some reason, I said this on Instagram the other day. People always do this thing where something that's different is perceived as evil.
Yeah.
Didn't they do that to Jesus?
Yeah.
And then, and I'm not gonna bash religions or anything on here, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, that's why I claim to be spiritual and have my own relationship with God and the Most High, the universe, because, you know, a lot of people, it's like a big war just to make, no, I want you to believe what I believe. No, I want you to believe what we believe. No, I want Buddhists, I want you to believe what we believe. No, Christians, I want you to believe what we believe. And it's like, what if the real answer just lies in just knowing God personally for yourself? It finally hit me like, damn, I'm only really living the life that I think my family wants me to live. I ain't being me. I used to work at the airport. I was miserable as fuck. My mama wanted me to stay up there. Then I was a bus driver, miserable as fuck. Had to go. I always felt like when I was doing those jobs, I always felt like it was something in my soul. I promise you. Like, people be saying that cliche bullshit. I mean, like, for real. When I used to be at them jobs, I would feel like my soul was always telling me, like, bro, like, I gotta go. Like this, like I'ma go for this music. Like, this ain't what I'm trying to do with my life. Like,
But that's gonna lead me to my next question. What's the relationship between you and self?
the relationship with me and self is shit stronger than it's ever been, really. At this point.
Yeah.
I mean, cause look, like you said, I mean, you said earlier, like, you know, people gonna judge me.
Yeah.
And the journey I've been through to get where I am right now at this table talking to you, I mean, I know what's gonna happen when I walk in the room. I know that people gonna be like, you know, it's either, oh shit, is that Culley? Or if they don't know me, then it's, oh shit, this dude got tattoos. He look like him, or he looks like Uzi, or he looks like X, or he looks like Cardi, or he looks like Juice. You know.
Yeah.
I know that when I walk in the room, people gonna look like. But here's the thing: for the people that I've learned, see, and people don't even know, my full look didn't even come together until about probably like 9 months ago. It ain't even been a year yet. I had a lot of my tattoos and shit, but I didn't even have piercings or nothing yet. Or not my piercings, my eyebrow piercings. But I'm just saying, people don't understand. Like, it's been a journey that I had to, you know, come to grips with myself. It's kind of depressing, you know. My dad always be like, you painted yourself into this. So if you gonna be what you gonna be, you got to be a bad motherfucker. And I told him this one day, like, I am though. The day I finally got confidence to tell him that, because he's a music critic, like expert, like when he comes to my shows, sometime he's not like watching me as like a, you know, parent, like, oh, my son.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably is on the inside doing that,
Well,
but
he's
watching
as
like,
a coach.
as a coach, because he's a showman, so he's looking like, let me see, do he got it? What do he know how to, you know? And then he'll come, and if he like it, he'll give me the little finger, like, what's up? I'll be like, yeah. But he's a music critic, so, you know, he used to always test me and say it was just a hobby for like years, like, oh, it's just a hobby, and that shit used to burn me up inside. I'm like, motherfucker, it's not a hobby. This is what I do. But then I'm mad at myself because it's like, I got to get better so I can fucking show him a better example.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where I got where I am now, where it's like, I know. And an old story, one time I used to do gymnastics when I was a kid, tumbling. Me and my cousin at Christie's Dance Academy. I was like 4 through like 9. We're on the way to this tournament. And we're in the car. My dad had to take me because my mom was out of town, and they not together. But you know, so I was staying at Pop's house. My dad was asking me, because I didn't even think this shit mattered like that. But that's when I learned the power of the tongue and shit, because that's what he was trying to preach. And I remember, like, he asked me, like, are you gonna get a he's like, are you gonna get a medal today? Where he was going, he's like, you gonna get a medal today? And I remember I'm just like, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Like, if they give us one, I don't know if we get medals. He like, no, that, like, that's not, that, you might not get one because you're not saying you are. I'm like, no, I'm saying I don't know if, like, how it works. Like, I don't know. He like, well, we'll see. I was like, I think I'm going to do good, though. He like, we're going to see. So I get in there, and you know, we had these tumbling routines and
Yeah.
shit. You a group, and y'all got tumbling routines basically. And I remember my cousin, he got one. I love my little cousin. Shout out Tabor. He doing this thing. He a DJ in like London,
Yeah.
or he do
Wow.
like a radio thing out there. That boy
Yeah,
be
that's for
doing his
sure.
shit too. He had got a medal, and we kind of both we were the best in our class. I felt like, and I did my shit. I felt like I did my shit at that motherfucker. Like I did the cartwheels right, the fucking cartwheel twice, then tumble roll, then do it. You know, I thought I killed that shit, and all I got was the little ribbon. I'm like, what the fuck? And on the way back, as you can already imagine, he's a tough love type of guy. So he's my dad. So he's like, that could have been different if you would have said you was gonna get a medal. And I was like, damn. And I just always took that with me for shit. And then, so it's funny. I fell in love with basketball after that, right? And music was always calling my name, but I didn't want to be like my dad at that time. You know, we've always had a tough love thing going. You know. But when we talk, it's like two geniuses talking. Like,
Talking to
he
each
the
other.
only other person I can talk to like this. But I don't. We don't always talk. So I don't get that all the time. And not too many people can hang in there. After a while, people be like, all right. So what we finna go do now?
How much of yourself have you even tapped into yet as a man first, right?
People, for one, it's funny. I gotta clarify. People think my tattoos is about for my music. No, that's how you know I'm deeper in that. This shit came before my music. My tattoos was before my music. So I was going through my shit, and honestly, the reason, I mean, it's so many reasons why I could do it, but because each day that goes by is the more I feel like nothing matters. That's why, but I didn't know that at first. But and you said have I tapped in? I got more to tap into, but I like where I am now. But I just love how you said you get when I said
Yeah.
Cullen is
Is
it died.
yeah.
And you get what I mean, because
Yeah.
Cullen was naive.
Was scared.
Cullen was scared. Cullen was
Cullen
naive.
compromised.
Cullen
Cullen
came,
said yes to people, to things that not he didn't even agree with. He said yes to.
and Cullen was the kid that, bro. Yes, and oh my god, I used to date this girl, bro. This girl, I was 19, and she's probably like my first. I'm gonna say first love, but we only dated for like a little bit, bro. Know the story, this nigga. But just I really fucked with her, and I remember I was such a yes man though, and I had my big bro at that time. Shout out, his name is Kamian. That's my guy. That was my big bro, and I used to think he was such a dick, bro. But he was just always telling me the facts of life. I thought he was such a dick. I'm like, bro, this dude, he'll be like, the reason y'all going through this is because you ain't being a man. You being a yes man. You just giving her what she want. You got to be a man. I'm like, this nigga, he don't know love. He don't know what he talking about. This nigga's stupid, bro.
Yeah.
And he was right. And I got older and realized that the nice guy finishes last.
Yeah.
But now I'm at this part now where I'm completely out of that. I don't care about being the nice guy, the good guy. I'm not human.
Yeah,
Cullen died. Culley really don't care about, like, Culley knows that I feel like everybody leans on, like, no offense again to religious people, none of that, all this stuff that happens in the world. I just feel like sometimes people lean on stuff because it helps them sleep better at night. Me and my boy was talking about that last night. He was at the end of the day, I mean, everybody can say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, we don't know what happens. I feel like this is hell.
Oh yeah, I kind of agree with that.
There's
too.
hellish tragedies that you can die so easily. You can fall, hit your head on something. You
Yeah.
can get bit by a certain tick, certain spider, certain snake. Like, you can get cancer. My boy was talking about that yesterday. He was like, I ain't trying to hit 40, because after that, from that 40 to 30, from at 40, from 30 more years up, you 70. Like, you never know what you gonna get. I'm like, damn, you is right. And that's coming up. I mean, that's not coming up no time soon. Like I told him, we have no age. We're timeless. I mean, that's what I told him. Like, as long as you that in your head, bro, you can live your life how you want. That's society that's trying to tell you how you gotta, like, how you gotta fucking be at this age or this gap. I'm like, bro, at 40, at 40,
Life
bro,
begins.
you're not even about to die
Bro,
yet. He's just
20
scared that he think that's when he's about to die, type
40,
shit.
Bro, life just begin at 40.
And I'm like, bro, we got so long. Niggas is only in their 20s.
Yeah.
But like, and so with that being said, matter of fact, you got your whole 20s and 30s to be lit.
To be lit, yeah.
And then 40s, I guess they say that's the
Yeah.
little
Now
decline, but fuck it.
After 30, I mean, your mind still want to be lit, but your body just starts. Boy, you falling asleep halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
Through the movie, you got a hangover. It takes you 2 days to.
But no, but
to get rid of that shit, bro. You start.
the old Cullen would care about that type of group, that category. But me now, I don't. It's hard for me to tell my people that know me as Cullen, and that happens so much in the world. Now that Cullen died. Culley is and what I no, but what I'm saying is like people call me all the time, right? And people and I just 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I probably couldn't be alone in a room. Now, bro, I just like my space and just working on music. I always have that to fall back on. That's all I want to do. That's literally all I care about is making music, performing, building up my fan base with my supporters, my Culley gang members, and that's all I care about. Like even my love life ain't even the best right now, and it's just because I'm so focused on my dream right now. I'm not. This ain't even a dream to me. Like it used to be a dream. It's so obtainable now.
Yeah.
It just feels obtainable. Like it don't fit. That's how I know that I'm transitioning into another time, into another time of like with my music as well. Because even when I make my music, like my brain is like, which fully deserved. I came a long way. I used to want to be Kendrick Lamar, and I wanted to be J. Cole / Kanye at the same time. But when I found like Culley, though,
You find your superpowers.
That's when I found my superpower. But through music is how I've learned to be fully me. Like I don't care. Like I'm really at a peace with. I don't care what nobody say. Like I understand that humans will be humans. Everybody just wants to say something because they can. No one really. People see you and be like, oh, and then literally in that moment, that conversation died because it's like it wasn't even nothing. You only give people power if you get into it.
Yeah, that's boy. You speaking light.
Yeah,
right now,
that's just like with bullies.
Yeah.
They not gonna bully if you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If you really just genuinely like
care.
like, oh, if you're like, hey, hey, don't do that, then they oh yeah, we got him.
We got him.
But if you just don't care, and I used to, so I went through the transition. I was tricking myself to care. Now, when I'm fully Culley, I do not care about stuff. You can't though. That's just what my life persists of. But I don't care.
You are not wrong, bro. And I just wanna say this, right? When you say Colin died, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not even saying this.
Cullen died.
Colin, yeah. When you say Colin died, you're not even saying it figuratively, right? You're not saying it literally. You're saying the figurative side of him because it's the side of him that cares too much about other people. Not even out of spite. He cared because he's just a genuine guy who cares about the world, wants to see people do well, who really cares about how people feel and wants to help people. But because he never get gratified for that. Every time he try to give to the world beats him down.
Yeah.
And as beings, we can only get beat down until we get tired of getting beat down.
Right.
For our good deeds, bro. That's why they always say no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
If you come up and straight up you just some guy who just don't fucking care about nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would have never affected Colin. Colin would have been just Colin would have just been fine, bro. But he had to go through what he had to go through so you can become your superpowers can come.
Right.
See my point?
Right.
So imagine if he never had to go through his trials, right?
Right.
We would never have this.
Yeah, no, if I don't go through any trials, you don't get this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why sometimes I'd be like, damn, I wish I lived in a house. I wish when I was growing up I didn't live in the hood and I didn't live in just a single mother household where I go transition back and forth between pop's crib and my mom's crib. And but then I'd be like, bro, if it was like that, I wouldn't be here. Yeah. So it's kind of like who knows what I would have been then, but I mean, I think everything was already written. So
let's talk about, man, man, this is so deep, bro. We are deep in the inside of it, bro. We are like, we're we're all the way in, all to the chest level right now, and with this deep conversation. But
Pause.
people like you, right? I can relate, bro. I can relate a lot. I might not have the tattoos. I'm a corporate guy who wears a suit and goes to work every day, suit and tie, and goes to work every day, right? But trust me when I tell you, I can relate to you, bro. It's funny how two people who look different from outside, can understand, bro. I can relate a lot, bro. So if you check on my Instagram, you're gonna see my name, but you're gonna see Wolf in there, right?
Right.
Cause I'm a Gemini, so let's get that out of the way.
That's probably why we see the same way,
Yeah,
bro. You
so
see what this is, bro? I'm a
yeah,
Gemini too.
so exactly
When your birthday?
June 8th.
Mine June 10th.
You see what I'm saying? That's crazy,
It's a
bro.
Gemini thing.
So I have that split personality, right? But at the same time, too, I have Wolf, bro, and Wolf, he's my go-to guy. When Charles can't handle it, I go to Wolf. It's not too many people have seen him or met him, bro. He's dark, right? So the block that I wear a lot comes from him.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying?
And Wolf is necessary because Wolf is the one that ain't gonna take no bullshit.
Yeah, because sometimes people will try to take advantage of the side of you that's just willing to hug somebody and say, bro, I feel you, I love you, I know
Right.
what you're going through. And sometimes that's what just somebody else needed, right?
Right.
But sometimes you give that to the wrong person to say, bro, I fuck with you, bro, I love you. And that goes completely 360.
You need that. That's why I be telling my homies like I love, bro.
Bro, yeah.
Shit like that. And my favorite thing is when I meet somebody like I don't know, but like I really show like love.
Genuine love to the peep, bro.
Yeah, I do that at gas
getting
stations and
emotional, bro.
shit.
I'm getting emotional talking about this shit because
Yeah.
I feel it, bro. Because, bro, we walking around this world with so much on our shoulders, right?
Man.
And sometimes, bro, we are not expressing it, but we are carrying it so much. That's why now the murder rate is so high because people are walking around tense as hell, bro.
Bro, yeah.
People are walking around with so much pain and so much hurt in their heart, right? And they just don't know how to express it, right? And one small thing, bro, can trigger somebody, bro. What are you looking? Why are you looking at me like that,
People
bro?
are very sensitive now to the
Yeah.
point where like people like yeah like even in the school system like you can't a lot of these older teachers and stuff that I've worked with when I was teaching kids a lot and shit, that's still kind of what I be doing until I'm full-time touring and then I'm gone, but while I have my hand in that a little bit right before I take off with shit. Oh,
Speak to the mic, bro.
right before I take off, because like you said, I feel like you said, the energy. You just feel like this the last time you're gonna be able to interview me until
bro.
right before I
Before you blew
can't
up.
even talk to me
Yeah,
type shit. But,
yeah.
but what, bro? You my brother, bro. You what
Yeah,
the hell?
yeah.
You
I
definitely.
feel
I'm
it.
talking
I
to
just
you.
feel like, bro, you are one song, two song away from like. You might not even be at the big all the way up there, bro. But one more song on top of what you have going on, I feel like you're gonna tour a lot.
And that's all I want to do is perform. A lot of artists are scared to perform, or everybody has different lanes. But me, like, so I guess that's not even. I'm not even gonna worry about that. But for me, like, that's my bread and butter. I love performing. That's all I want to do. It's just, you know why? This goes into what we talking about. The reason I love performing is because when you come to a Culleys show and you're raging, like going crazy, having fun. In that moment, what are you doing? A lot of people are afraid. Some people, I've seen people come into shows, little shows, and sit back like it's a prom, like everybody just like the club. You go to the club and everybody just sitting around like, and that's how people do the shows. They're scared. So when I come to shows, that's my whole mission. Like That's my whole thing. If I'm on stage and you not moving, I get off stage and I'm gonna come down there and make you, like, not make you move, but I'm gonna come down there and get you moving. Or it's like this. I'm gonna do what I'm doing right by you, because this energy is contagious. And it's like the only reason people are afraid to show that side of them is because they're so afraid of what people think. And it's like, bro, that's why when you come to a Culley show, the whole motto is like, lose your shit, but like be you.
Be you.
Meaning, drop that shit, that person that cares about what these people think. Come there, fucking go crazy, like lose your shit, like, and you gonna feel so good after.
Yeah.
And so that's why, hell yeah, I'm gonna go state to state. I want to be at Rolling Loud, Lollapalooza. I'm gonna take that shit, bro. I take that shit so serious, like this performance shit.
Lollapalooza, you know how you be seeing videos at Lollapalooza and the whole crowd is bouncing from one side, and just doing this.
And Lil Bro can tell you, I got some shit. I mean, we ain't gotta get on what I got coming. But I got some shit that's gonna like fuck. Kitty was great, right? Stardust was great.
Yeah.
And I already know that when more of the world becomes more exposed to what I do, it's gonna go. A lot of shit gonna go up to where people gonna know all them songs. But Kitty right now is the one that's open some doors. But I got some shit. I got one. I guess I'll just say one name, but it is this song called Flip that's gonna probably change a lot of shit, and a couple other crazy ones. But I say all that to say, I only make that I rage. It's not because it's because at the end of the day, young Culley just misses when everybody could just come together and just go crazy and have fun and not have to sit up here and let life's fucking rain pour on you. Cause bro, I tell the kids that I work, when you get older, bro, this shit is all about it's all about money. It's all just money. And that's why I don't even make my music for the love of money. I rage. And I want to go tour. I'm going to be touring state to state. Like I said, Rolling Loud, Lollapalooza, freaking anywhere, Atlanta, Chicago, whatever. The people my people, Culley gang, people who fuck with Culley and whatever I have going, I just want us to come together in fellowship by raging. That's why I say commence the ceremony, because everybody's so afraid to be with people.
Bro.
Like, I'm scared. I don't want to.
That's how I know.
Have fun. This world is short,
bro,
and it's unfair.
It's unfair.
Cullen would have never jumped to that because Cullen was believing the fantasy. Oh, we're gonna live forever. Culley is like, bro, do what the fuck you want to do. Because even if I did everything right, no tattoos, made my dad, my mom happy, became a lawyer, I could still die. I could still fucking, you know what I'm saying? Life's still gonna beat my ass. I could still lose my mom.
Yeah.
I can still lose my dad. Yeah. I can still lose.
You can still deal with the same. You gonna
the
deal
same
with the same
stuff regardless.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So if I'm an artist and I do me, this is what I do. And life is going. Me and my uncle. He was mad. He wasn't mad at me, but he was trying to explain. I think my family worries about me, especially my dad's side of the family. They probably and that's how you know we getting personal, because we talking about real personal shit that gets me. And but I had to get to a point where I don't care what people think, not even family, because you'll understand one day, and that's what I want in my legacy. So when my kids see my future kids, I don't have kids, but when I have kids and they see this interview, like one day in the future, but they be like, dang, like dad was really true to his word, like he didn't care what people thought. He actually lived the best, as free as he could on this world, that in human flesh, that you don't get to be as free, but as free as a human can be, in the sense of just going and being you and chasing your dream and being you.
Yeah. This thing of this thing called life, right? Bro, sometimes it can be fun, bro.
Right.
And sometimes it can be dark, but through that darkness, right?
Right.
You have taken that darkness and tapped into it to the point where you're actually making music out of it, right? And you're taking that story and flipping it around in a way that is very unique. I'll tell you what I mean, right? Mm-hmm. So your music can be bouncy and trappy and all of that, right?
Right.
But I feel like the message, the source is in the messaging. Because even with with what's the name? What's the name of the song again?
The one I just come out with.
Yeah,
Kitty.
Kitty. Even with Kitty, right? I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. I just had an awakening. You said you try to be like Kendrick, you try to be like J. Cole. That means
Back when I first started, like
yeah,
five
that
years,
means
6 years
you
ago.
still you still have a lot of value for writing.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot
exactly.
of, yeah,
I write
a
my
lot of,
own music.
yeah,
No,
you had a lot of, not only, when I say writing, I'm not only talking about just the, I'm not talking about just writing your own song, right? You actually put, because those two people, they put a lot of work and thought into
that's what attracted me. That's what attracted my ear.
yeah, the lyricism, the lyrical ability is real.
That's why I give so much love to all the Andre 3000, J. Cole, Kendrick.
Oh,
Like,
see, it all
those are
makes
the guys who
sense
got me
now.
started. And
Even
yay.
though, because the trap, I mean, the trap can be a 2 bar, 3 bar thing that just get rotated a lot,
Exactly.
right? And we just with cadence, and then it could be something completely different. But what I'm getting from you is like, oh, you like, okay, I'm gonna give you this trap, but I'm gonna listen to the words, what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
is how I'm gonna arrange this for you and give it to you. You're gonna be dancing, you're gonna be bouncing, it's gonna be rage.
Well,
But
'cause
in the middle of that, I'm gonna be giving you a message. Listen to the message as
right.
well.
And but for me, the message is in my action. Like I guess it's like this. I love those guys, Wayne included, all these guys. I don't even have to. I love them because they can tell those stories. Tupac, etc. Me, I can just show you what they mean. What they mean is they
It's
want people to come together and not fight, not no shooting, no guns. Let's come there, let's go fucking crazy. Let's throw chairs everywhere, but we not killing each other.
other.
We going
At the end of the
crazy
day, we'll go
to have fun. And but we here to go crazy and have fun though. So
yeah, I
like
see. I get it.
yeah, and I mean lose your mind like but express it. So and some people don't ever get to express their full emotion. Like how you said, we
Yeah.
probably ain't even gonna be able to talk fully
Yeah.
because we got a time limit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But so that's how people feel like they don't get to like these
Yeah.
you know, these kids that you gotta you just get taught to suppress your anger.
Yeah.
And suppress but when you come to my shit, you get to yeah, and you get to fucking lose your
Yeah.
shit. Like try to get all that shit out.
Yeah. Yeah, because that shit is needed though.
You need that. Just like we
That's
need
what
this talk. This is
yeah.
our brain doing that.
We need that though, because sometimes, right, you just carrying so much to the point where you just at a point of fucking busting, bro. It's so much you just dealing with to the point
Especially
where,
people like you and me.
Yeah.
Nice people.
yeah, we keep it in. Bro, that's the sad part of keeping it in.
Bro, I care about so many fucking people,
Bro, to the point where even if you're going through shit, right? You might want to share with them, but you're like, I don't even want to put my problem on him.
Well, it's some people that don't, you know, my people that's been around. I'm talking about the people that knew me before Cullen died,
Yeah.
and they don't know Culley like that. They just know me, the old me.
Yeah.
Those people are still console with me as if I'm still the old me. So that's where we clash sometimes because the old me was more like, let's talk all the time. I want to be around my people all the time. I love those people dearly as hell, but the me now just needs that space alone. All I think about is, like I said, death, and sometimes I just not for me, not me dying. I'm talking about just in the future.
Death.
As far as like just you have to lose people you care about. And I hate that this world basically it's like this. Tupac got this thing. Why are we fighting to live when we're just living to die? Like that's real. When you come here, you think like as a kid you're taught this is his fantasy land, but when you like actually start living, you like, bro, we literally just left here to ride. I mean, and not here to ride. I mean, I know it sounds so black and white and so, but hey, that's what I've learned on my journey. Everybody's journey is different, and I just have been learning that life is unfair, and that's why you have time to just be you and live and do what you do. Do that. I know that for me, I got a long life ahead of me because I got people that I need to continue to inspire and use what I'm doing to be able to preach these messages to the youth. Like, hey, be you. Do not follow nobody. And it's so cliche. People just think it's some bullshit. But man, when you really live that, then those words hit you. They make you emotional.
Yeah, bro. And you know, bro,
They make you emotional.
oh, who are you, bro? Bro, it's crazy. I said this earlier, bro. It's crazy how two people who grew up in two completely different places, bro.
I live in the hood in KCK.
I grew up in the
I
hood
grew up
in
in
Africa.
right. I grew up in the hood of Wanda. You grew up in the hood of fucking Africa.
African Gambia, bro. And I'm just sitting here talking to you, bro. And I'm understanding everything because the reality of it is this, bro. I have two people, right? That gave me a great, bro. It's a guy named Celinto Harrison. So I went to college, right? And a dude walking with tattoos all over his neck, eye piercing. And what else he got? I don't think he got much tattoos on his face. But he got an eye piercing, he got tattoos all over his neck, right? He got a big, you know that emoji that shows a heartbreak?
Oh shit, he has that, the emoji heartbreak, the heartbreak
big one
emoji
right
on his
here,
neck.
right? And tattoos all over his neck, right?
Lit.
And his hand. So he walks up and sits right next to me, right? So I go, and he goes. So after class, cause it's been like already 2 weeks into school before he walks in. After class, he go, bro, you been coming to class this whole time? I was like, yeah. He said, bro, I need some notes. So the first thing I told him is, bro, am I gonna get my notes back if I give you my notes?
He like, shit, maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly how he responded. He's like, bro, all right, how about this? We go to the library. I just photocopy your notes. I said, cool. So I went to the library and I photocopied his notes. When he was putting his notes in his book, in his bag, bro, all I seen is books like this in this bag, bro.
And you would never, and that's my whole thing. People look at me, they would never know I'm intellectual. And I don't like to say I'm intellectual because real wise people don't need to say it. But I'm just saying, like, you would never know that I'm so deep.
You're able to have this conversation.
Yes,
so,
people don't know that. And that's because that lets me know that there's a certain limit to what closed-minded people can only get to a certain mental capacity.
Yeah.
You can't get past that little lid, that little seal because you're closed-minded. But once you get open-minded to the world, then you can break that because there's so much shit out and so much knowledge out here that if you just let yourself learn it, you will.
You will. And bro, and I go, bro, what book is this? What's this book? He said, I read. He said, you don't read? I said, no. He said, bro, there's a book called The Secret. I need you to read it.
Yeah.
And I go, for real? He go, yeah. Bro, at this time, all the books I read is like just schoolwork and just some reading, bro.
Right.
So I was sitting with him. He said, bro, go on eBay, order the book. Bro, boom, I go on eBay, I order the book for $5. I'm like, yeah, these things are cheap, bro. They ain't even expensive. It's like, just buy it. Bro, I bought that book. Because of Celinto, bro, I was introduced to reading outside of my curriculum because of him. He became, bro, he's like my brother, bro.
That's real.
And he saved me. That's not the only one time I learned something from him, right? Another time with Celinto, bro, I had come out of the pandemic financially in a really messed up financial place, right?
I feel that.
Credit all jacked up, bro.
I know.
One day, I hit him up. Like, yo, he moved to we had graduated school, bro. It's like 7 years later, I hit him up like, yo, bro, what's going on, bro? He's like, man, bro, where you been? I'm like, I'm good. He like, hey. I'm like, bro, I need to talk to you, bro. He like, what's up? I said, what you know about credit? He said, bro, that's all I be teaching my niggas. I was like, what? Yeah. So, I was like, so I'm going through what do I do? He like, bro, what the fuck, bro? That's so easy to fix, bro.
Yeah, he probably looking at it like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly. He like, bro, this is easy.
And first of all, he's like, bro, I'm tired of giving you free game. This is how real he is. Bro, I'm tired of giving you free game. This time, there ain't gonna be no free game, bro.
You know when they say that, they real. They mean it.
He said, you're gonna have to pay me. I said, how much I owe you? He said, $50. He said, you're gonna have to cash out me $50 something because if I keep giving you this free game, you're not gonna take it serious. I was like, what? He said, yeah, because I've been giving you all this free game, you don't take it serious.
Yeah, cause you ain't valuing it, cause it's just coming at you.
Yeah.
It's just coming at you like you don't even need to ask. He just giving you advice. You're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, okay, yeah.
So I sent him $50, bro, and he told me what to do. Boom, boom, boom. And
For his knowledge.
yeah, and I went and do
That's lit.
the same shit he told me.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, I be looking at. That's why that experience taught me the outer body of the human, right? Every human being has a different way of expressing themselves. Me in my clean cloth and corporate wearing ass motherfucker bullshit that I be on, it's my way of expressing me, bro.
Real shit, and that's cool. And
And your appearance and the way who you are is your way of expressing yourself, right?
it shouldn't matter.
And it has zero relevance.
That is my whole thing towards people. I feel like like I said, me getting my look, even my tattoos, all that. It wasn't in spite of people, but when I would go through my shit with my tattoo artist Ryan at Imaginations Tattoos, he would fucking we talk about it for hours, and I'd be like, well, what if people think this? What if people think that? He'd be like, bro, if you care what people think, then don't even. And I'm like, bro, you're right, because at the end of the day, if people are that quick to judge me off of my look and not like want to even know the intellect that is me,
Yeah.
and the dreamer and the visualizer, the future, man, the futuristic
Human
thinker,
being that you are.
bruh. No, well, not human being.
Yeah, the futuristic.
No,
Whatever.
but seriously, the light, the spirit, just the spirit.
The spirit that you are.
Yeah, if people don't want to know that, if people think that just out for look that I'm dumb, or that I'm like, all these mean words that I'm lower, less than,
Yeah.
then that shows you that a lot of people claim to be this like good figure that's not.
No, they're not.
And it should show people that somebody like me that has the courage to be them, that had to learn it. I had to learn it. You don't just get the look and you don't just do this type of stuff and be sane. But you don't just do this type of stuff and be like, oh, okay, I got the look now, I can go rap. No, this type of stuff comes from trials and tribulations and just learning self and being depressed and just the roller coaster but at the end of the day, chalking it up to like, I want to attract what's good for me. So this is going to attract the people that understand, hey, that dude right there. He must know something. He owns something. He knows something like you did.
Yeah.
This called you like the bat signal.
Yeah.
And vice versa. You get, law of attraction. You get what you put out.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like I stand for. Is if you got good energy, then you can sense, because real recognize real.
That it's real, because that experience with Salinto, bro, when I tell you, opened my eye up to see beyond just the physical appearance of anything, bro.
Man.
Because not all that glitters is gold, bro. It's people walking around here with a bunch of, bro.
You get it, bro. You get
People walking around here with all kinds of fake ass surgery, all kinds of shit to look a certain way, bro.
And that's why, because every girl kind of wants to be the same right now. Everybody thinks the same thing is the same standard is, oh, he did this, that's bad. Hell, bro, it's really all about, this is the person. It's just like with your parents. Your parents piss you the fuck off, but what do? Y'all work on y'all relationship because y'all love each other.
Yeah.
I understand your parent ain't gonna cheat on you, but it's like, dude, look, I'm saying that's kind of what it takes in this. Like, not cheating, I'm talking about, but y'all two people that's just kind of keep learning each other and keep understanding. Bro, I've watched my mom support. I'm saying, like, think about it now. Think about it as a mother. And your youngest son, he's an artist and he's like determined. And I'm pretty sure for her, every time I get another tattoo, she's like, oh my God, you did it again. But I knew that she didn't know, I'm like, I love you, mama. I'm not trying to hurt you. But like, this is me. This is my life. Like, I just feel this. And I know it don't make sense, but I feel this. And this is what makes me feel even
who you are.
Yeah, and sometimes when I was getting tattoos, I just didn't want to. I wanted to feel like, was I worth being alive? Sometimes I was going through some deep shit. I still always am, but it was more like you feel the pain, but it's like I need this pain because maybe I'm not the best person I can be.
Have you ever thought about?
Sometimes I blame myself for certain shit, like my relationship with my pops. That's one of the big. That's one. all the friend shit and all that don't matter. I got a lot of I got a lot of people who value who are friends with me. But like I said, my close friends, they the only people that know the old me. So they get to clarify that. They get to call me sometime and be on the old me ways. Even though the person I am
It's not
that
there
I
anymore.
finally am that I had to grow into. And you know, because as you get older, this is young me. I'm talking about as you get older, you just mature, and I'm just who I am
For
today.
sure, bro.
But the old me, I feel like I did a lot of things, and I kind of blame myself with my pops relationship sometimes. I mean,
How much of yourself do you forgive, though?
I do more and more. I mean, I blame myself for a lot of shit though, bro. Not even just that. I mean, a lot of my relationships. I could be closer with my brothers. Like we can hang out every day. I be thinking about them. I think about just family. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, same time, everybody got to you gotta evolve for you though too. If I didn't evolve, I would have never known that I felt this way or that I've and
Yeah,
but it's
but
like it's hard for me to be that person that vulnerable anymore to shit. I'm just me.
you are not. You are not. You are not crazy, bro. Even though we're all crazy, but you are not crazy. You are not wrong. That's the
Right.
word. You are not wrong, bro. You keep doing yourself, bro. Keep being you, bro. Because you are speaking a language that many people, you're speaking words that many people are feeling, but don't know how to express.
And are afraid they feel suppressed like some
Yeah.
people can't break their family curse over them. They got their family got this hierarchy that's like you can't say that. We don't
Yeah.
live in them times no more. Be you. That's why I feel like a lot of the old generations they didn't have time to fully learn them. They would just that's why people die for their jobs like so crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like I read it something like, bro, this job will literally something happen. You drop dead right now, this job will replace you next week.
Bro, for sure, bro.
But some people their dream is to be in that job, and that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's
I'm
cool.
just saying for people that was fighting it like me that are dreamers not that they're not dreamers, but for the people that just have this hunger to go do something like what I'm the lane of work I'm in, where it takes a lot of faith. A lot of people gonna look at you crazy. People that you love dearly look at you like, are you fucking? He must not have his shit together. He's not. They think all this stuff, but I've had to stay true to me and just do it. And I know people see me. People gonna judge me. I know people even after this interview, long after this, when I'm a big star, people still gonna judge me. That's what you do with
Yeah.
celebrities. You
Right.
judge them. That's literally all you do.
People walk around here like they
I
know
wish people
like they
did.
know the celebrities from this people won't
And if
say
people want
stuff
to
about
know me, they
celebrities like
can.
they spend the same
But
they sleep on the same bed with them.
if people want to know me, they can. But I just feel like the motto I live by, like I told my mother, to each his own.
Yeah.
I argue with this lady at my old job a lot about that. She always be like, she's a Christian. She always be like thinking and I'm like, but here's the thing. She's really, 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 really homophobic.
Man.
And for me, I just don't care about anything about that. That to me, that's not what my brain is focused on. I don't care. You're homosexual. Cool. That's cool. Oh, you're a thug. Cool. Oh, you're this. Cool. Oh, to each his own.
Yeah.
I'm the weird kid from the hood, I guess. I'm the pretty boy from the hood. The artist, the rock star nigga
Yeah.
from the hood. That's okay. Cause to each his own. Everybody has their own thing.
Yeah. I mean
People
it's
want so much power. No, you can't be that. Be this.
yeah.
No, just let everybody
Everybody be
be
themselves.
them.
Yeah.
Cause then
Be themselves.
cause then it's like this. Are you really living if you're not trying to be you?
Yeah.
That's why I stay true to me and do what I do.
Man, you
This
just gotta
music.
keep living that, bro. I could talk to you, bro, forever, bro.
Ever, bro. That's why I'm like, damn.
And I'm so damn happy that we did this, bro, because